Thank you, Patty, and thank you, the Golden Triangle, the indivisible Golden Triangle Nonpartisan Grassroots Organization. That's a lot. It says a lot. Along with all of the other civic groups that have gathered here this evening for this Unity Vigil for Charlottesville. It's kind of hard to follow the professor because he put it really right on, spot on. And I'm just proud of the historical perspective that he put things in as he was speaking, because I wanted to talk a little bit about, not to be a historical expert, but I did a little reading about the Grover Cleveland in and I want to preface my remarks with saying this is not 1933. This is not the birth of the Nazism. This is not the birth of Hitler's takeover of the world. And we need to understand where we are, America. We need to understand where we are, Mississippi. You know, we have come a long way. Even though we have a long way to go, we have come a long way. And I can say that with authority because I am the great-great-grandson of a slave. And I know how far we've come. I have been chased by the Ku Klux Klan. As young as I am, I know exactly what it's about. I know what fear is about. I know when someone just steps on you and try to put you down and put their foot on your neck. I know what it's about. I know what it feels like. And when someone try to keep you down, regardless to how hard you struggle and how hard you try to get up and pull yourself up by your bootstraps, and they still trying to keep you down, I know what that's all about. But I want to share something with you because I looked at the Statue of Liberty. Of course, Grover Cleveland was the one who received that way back when, and when it was put up out there on the island, I looked at that and I said, well, if this is what we have to work with, then really America is welcoming all of these people. Now, granted, slaves were not immigrants. I'm not going to do a Ben Carson on you. Slaves were not immigrants, okay? Let's be clear about that. We didn't just, listen, we did not get on a boat and paddle our way over here. We didn't get on a big ship and just sneak over here and just decide we're going to America and we're going to do better for ourselves. It didn't happen that way. We were put in the belly of a ship, flat on our backs, down in the belly of the ship, trying to make it to America by a slave ship in order to come over here and produce labor, free labor, for people that wanted to pick cotton and grow cotton, things of that nature, because cotton was king. But those who did not make it, who did not survive, they were thrown overboard, just so you'll know, into the ocean, because there was no need for them. You can't work, you're sick, you're too sick, you're not going to make it. Get rid of them. But guess what? My ancestors made it. And you know what that makes me? That makes me a survivor. So even though the foot have been on my neck many times, I've been dead and buried many times, but I was resurrected. I had my bad Good Fridays, but I also had Sunday morning. I just want you to know that. Now, leaving that, I want to say this in closing is that, listen, America, we are better than this. Mississippi, we are better than this. We do not have to try and go back to 1933 and try to create Nazism all over again. We don't need to do that. We don't need to be flying around a Confederate flag trying to prove something to somebody. The war is over. The Germans lost and the Confederacy lost. So let's move forward. Let's go forward, not backwards. We don't need to be going backwards. You know, we tell our people to come and bring us your weak, bring us your hungry, your tired. Let them come so we can make this country great. The United States, the great United States of America. If this is going to be a great United States of America and a great state of Mississippi, we have to move forward and not backwards. Let's do it together in unison. Let's do it together in unity, because unity means we're not separated and not segregated. We are integrated into one. God bless you.